Hello everybody and welcome back to Digimon Stories CyberSleuth. On the last episode, we I think we got access to Kowloon level 5 and we went and fought this guy to weaken Digimon or whatnot. But apparently, according to Kyoko, we should go check out the Nakano bulletin board since there's now a Nakano bulletin board. Where are we actually? Oh, it's right here. This bulletin board is packed with people's grievances. I hear strange groans during the night. I saw a monster shadow inside Nakano Broadway. Bizarre things are happening more and more. What's going to happen to us? That detective agency's gotta be behind this. I'll just pretend I didn't read the last part. Hey, we got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of horror. Hold on. What's this about that bulletin board? So people saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder. Alright. Sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking in people who've got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one. Even if you're innocent. Let's see what we can do to clear up our good name. What do you say? Okay. Farm expansion plugin, which is good because I have like 5 farms now, or 4. I lost count. This is the case for from the Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway. Solve them with these guys. What? How to solve them with people? Oh, I can't wait for Legend of Heroes. Trails of Cold Steel 2. It's gonna be wonderful. Hi. Hey there, me. May. You're Rosie today. Of course, when we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush over? May, calm down. You sound a little over eager. Excuse me, I can't read today. Sorry, detective. She's just a little worked up. That's me for you. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Harasaka experiment earlier as well. Calling me surprised to see you all still part of the occult club. Takes guts to stay around after what happened in Shibuya. That's all on May. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yep, I owe it to you all. Now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I'm doing research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is. No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our job as, in Occult Research Club. Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomenon going on these days. So why bother coming over to our neck of the woods? Well, when you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from anything else you could call an occult mecca around here. Exactly! I couldn't have put it better myself, Kenji. That's just what I'd hoped for out of the vice president. Oh, man. Jeez, Kenji, you're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know? Well, what I said is still true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouth and eyes in the lobby on the first floor for starters. There's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turned to bones overnight. Rumor has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. Oh, and then you've got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages. Fortune-telling imminent misfortune. All those things remain unsolved, so naturally. Funny you should mention those specifically because I actually solved them all already. What? You did? You already solved them? What's this already talk? This is my home base, and as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm going to look around. That's all long in the past. Oh, why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on? Oh, then of course we'll do it. Tell us more. That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become a real hotbed for the supernatural, as it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and your sensibility. 4 oddities. Okay, go on. First, I want to figure out what's behind 3-legged Matthew who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then I want you to look into Kata Kata, who roams the floor of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement on the 4th floor at 2 a.m. And last, but certainly not least, see what you can find about the Master Tip-Tap Spirit. Ooh, these all sound great. This is going to be lots of fun to work on. Given these legends, their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard, now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? We go for it? Okay, this is so exciting. I can't wait to get started. Everyone, we're heading to KCAF to formulate our plan on the double. Man, wait up. Those two sure can't contain themselves. Well, we better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice. Don't think you get to take it easy now. You're joining up with them too. Of course I am. This story would go nowhere without me there. This might be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kind of just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright? It's nothing too severe right now, but I could tell things are starting to get unstable with Coda's body. Control over data is slipping. Really, Coda seems to have even forgotten what's happened there. Hang on. Alright. Whoops. Since we're here, might as well start on the 1st floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right? Right. Since the reports of the 3-legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there. Oh boy. Alright, then let's get to work. What are we doing? I didn't mean to do that. I figured out a little of the 3-legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was a popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiancé, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched, and Matthew was regulated to ex-boyfriend position. Seriously? That's the story, huh? Okay. Hey, don't tell me what there's reason to do. Alright? Alright? Turns out there's an epilogue of sorts of the Matthew story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopping his body up and sending the pieces to Anita. Gruesome. But things didn't go entirely according to plan when he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Because, as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach the final leg to his own body. Oh, I don't know that word. Ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming around here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Well, that was a stupid idea. You should have just burned the leg to ashes, or, you know, did something less stupid. Did you know? I think Monica and Kenji make a cute pair, don't you? Oh, but don't tell them I said that, okay? I saw that coming. Don't tell me. How dare you? I don't think you should go that way. I get a word from you in that direction. Well, I will go whichever way I want to. Nakano Broadway feels really creepy. I mean, during the day, there are some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright then, on to the 2nd floor. That couldn't have been the case. Now to turn our attention to Kata Kata. Well, time's a-wasting. Off we go. Well, it is 1-star difficulty. Makana is such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kanji talks about a quick story. It's all passionately and stuff. Okay. I don't think anybody up against the spirit that could go 150 kilometers per hour would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Or you could just, you know, kill it. Kill it with fire. From what I can tell, Kata Kata is derived from the famous Teki Teki legend. Teki Teki is an operation who lost her feet. I don't really know the word. I know the word, but I don't know the word. I've heard that word before. I just don't remember how it's said. Who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 kilometers per hour with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Huh. Creepy. Kata Kata is therefore an altered form that Teki Teki came to adopt after many years. Huh. The name Teki Teki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Kata Kata come from? Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the 3rd floor. What do we run into up here? I wonder. Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Yeah, she's a weirdo. Ugh, you seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Monica, how are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me. What better time than here to talk about love than the middle of the night? If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, need your legs? And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. Okay. What's the right response? It's, I'm using them right now. She's surprisingly cooperative. It's... The right response is, I'm using them right now. Hey, it's like this. Hey, do you need your legs? Yes, she rips them off. Hey, do you need your legs? No, she rips them off. Hey, do you need your legs? Well, I'm kind of using him right now. All right, cool, man. I'll see you later. Really? Oh, hey, I think I figured out why she's called Katakata. Katakata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido, so maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. Oh, you mean for when she fell on her face, right? Well, why isn't there anything special happening tonight? We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the 4th floor. Come on, let's head to the elevator. Alright. Come to us, oh Reaper elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's past 2 a.m. now. Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? You'll see it when you're dead. Me, it's okay. There's still hope. Just keep it together. Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. Me, we're getting worried about you. Why don't we take a little break at K-Gap? She's still jumping. When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said that it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to reason. I'm in favor for it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't. There's still Kotsu to check. We have to check everything again, top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright, we get it. Let's just go inside K-Cat for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? There's nothing here. No ghosts, no spirits, nothing. Nothing. Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? I just want to see Matthew, Katakata, the Reaper elevator, the Master Tip Tap. It's okay, me. Really, I'm sure something will come along soon. Really, you sure? What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? You're right. Is that the elevator? Maybe it's Koyoko. But she's not the only resident here. Who else could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop. That sound just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor? It must have. It's the Reaper elevator. It came. I knew it was real all along. Tip, tap, tip, tap. Oh my god, the sound. Is that Master Tip Tap? But now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... why y'all screaming? Wait, was that somebody's voice? What's going on here? Why are you kids? What are you kids doing in here? We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come here to relax around this time. Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early, too. Oh, I get it now. That's why the Kit Kat owner had this place unlocked, so this guy can use it. Hey, Cody, what's wrong? Huh? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg? Yeah, it's called a cane. What are you all blathering about now? Those dentures, they're making that chattering noise because they're misaligned. You also came from the elevator, which would make you the Reaper. Hey, who you calling a Reaper? That tapping sound must have come from... No, you mean to tell me this old guy is the one behind all the local urban legends here? You have to be kidding. No. And these mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. So sad. But, you know, it's a 1-star case. What did you expect? So it looks like you guys came through and solved all of the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out. So good about it. It was all just because that old guy takes early morning walks. He's so sad. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? I was picturing Grudge Girl, honestly. Did you see things in the pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I feel like I kind of get it, but don't at the same time. Also, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm doing this. It's just poor life decisions, but yeah, you know. There are just my own thoughts on the matter. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off to you as a reward. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination. Ooh, that's a fantastic attitude you have. Well, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line. Then, if you insist that much, I won't worry about... Oh no! We'll so gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, mate? Haven't you been paying attention to anything? What's going on? So, do you mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Monica? Well, maybe just a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's so fair. Man, and here I was thinking I was acting cool for once, too. Oh, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. It looks like it's just the two of us again. Coded. Didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants that those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully that'll improve our standing a little. Those Coke Club kids are something though. They're growing up so fast. Anytime somebody says they're growing up so fast, they sound like an old person. So Yoko, how old do you think you are? Maybe one of these days they'll start to be a friendly rival of yours. That'd be fun, right? You have to match my skill first. What makes me drag my old bones out here every morning, I wonder. This place feels real nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. What the? Hey, it's Petey. Nico? That makes sense. It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into one another. But I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. But I don't want another case soon. Oh. Blech. So what? Now we're going here or something? Oh. Right, I should make sure I have a good amount of these. Alright, we're good. We're set. Get out of my way. I think... happen. I should go to... Nope. I don't know what we're doing. It's just one of those things, huh? Alright, let me go check the board one more time, then go talk to... I didn't want to talk to you. So, I'm basically just looking for the guy. Alright, let's see what we can find. What? Okay. Alright, let's head up to the second floor then. See if I find him here. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you. Just come back here for now. A new case just came in that's cause for concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed. Right, I have to actually go to the board. Memory hub. Ooh. Wait. Now, this case comes from Old Man Mizushima. You might remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you recently investigated with the Occult Club members. Well, it truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he just tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizuma said he'd be waiting for you at K-Caf, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt you to go ahead and check things out at the caf. So, go do that. This case has a 4-star difficulty. I'm expecting we're gonna have a battle. Okay. That is all the time we have for this episode of Digimon Story CyberSleuth. If you liked this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next episode.